Hey, Treasure Hunt fans, your pal Big D back here again with another weekly news announcement. And this is for Tuesday, March 17th, 2020. So those of you new to my channel, I like to do this video every week where I talk about what's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD this week and next week, and anything specially announced. And then after that, I go ahead and talk about what I did pick up new release-wise next week. So let's get started. So this week, which being the third Tuesday now of this month, there's a few titles coming out tomorrow. One major title, a couple other smaller titles, and a bunch of little stuff in between. Next week, that's going to be an easy wallet week, saving the wallet week. And then there was a few announcements. So let's go ahead and talk about what's coming out tomorrow. So tomorrow, the big title coming out tomorrow, and obviously it was a major theatrical release, and that is Jumanji: The Next Level, which I guess is technically part 2 of the rock portion of it, but part 3 of the actual series. So that comes out tomorrow on Blu-ray, DVD. There is a 4K, and there is a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. Also tomorrow we have the Terrence Malick Hidden Life coming out. And that's only on Blu-ray and DVD. Then also we have Clint Eastwood's movie, Richard Jewell, the actual true life story about Richard Jewell. And that's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD only again tomorrow. We do have Superman Red Sun coming out tomorrow on Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K. And Target is going to have an exclusive Steelbook on this one. I know, right? No Best Buy. Best Buy doesn't have exclusive. They do have an exclusive tomorrow, but it's for the 4K and you get an action figure with it. You know, if you're into that, that's cool. Personally, I'm going for the Steelbook. Also tomorrow, we do have 2 more Andy Sedaris movies coming out tomorrow. We have Fit to Kill and Hard Hunted. Now, I can tell you this. I did pre-order both those movies back in December. For some weird reason, tomorrow, Fit to Kill is scheduled to be here, but Hard Hunted hasn't even shipped yet, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see, tomorrow we also do have the theatrical release of the remake of Black Christmas coming out tomorrow, which I heard not so good. I'm a big fan of the original, and actually, oddly enough, I'm a pretty big fan of the remake that came out, I want to say, in the early 2000s. But that is coming out tomorrow. And then also tomorrow we do have those 4 Daniel Craig Bond Steelbooks coming out tomorrow, the 4K ones. So Casino Royale, Spectre, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall are coming out tomorrow. They were released on 4K a couple weeks ago, but tomorrow Best Buy's going to have exclusive Steelbooks for all 4 of those 4K releases. And then also tomorrow we have Freeway 2 coming out. We have Cannibal Apocalypse coming out tomorrow with John Saxon. And then we do have a 2-pack coming out tomorrow with The Contender. They're both Wesley Snipes movies, The Contender and The Fan. And I believe this is the first time The Fan's been available on Blu-ray. I could be wrong on that, but I've never seen it out there in my hunts before. It's actually a really good movie. De Niro, Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes plays for, oddly enough, the San Francisco Giants. Whose favorite team is that? I don't know. But he starts having a slump, but De Niro's a huge fan of his, and he kind of goes crazy, and then it's a good movie. I really enjoyed it. Also on DVD tomorrow, we do have Amity Island, which you got to see the box art for this thing. It's Amity Island. It's a shark movie, like Amityville Horror shark movie. And then we also have Days Gone By. By Daylight's End, or by Day's End, I'm sorry, coming out tomorrow. And we do have City of the Vampire coming out tomorrow as well. That's it for tomorrow. I can tell you that I definitely already pre-booked the Jumanji Steelbook, and I'm definitely going to get the Red Sun. Probably will wait till HBO or something like that for Black Christmas, but I'm definitely getting those 2 tomorrow. Now let's talk about what's coming out next week. Next week's a pretty small week. Now there's one big title that week. Otherwise, everything else, yeah, there you go. So the big title coming out next week is obviously 1912. That comes out on Blu-ray, 4K. There's a Best Buy Steelbook for that one. There's a DVD for that one, and that comes out next week. The other one is a theatrical release as well, is The Grudge, which is the remake of the remake again. It's kind of a thing going on lately. And that's one that stars John Cho, and that one comes out next week as well. Arrow Video next week is releasing Beyond the Door. And then Shout Factor is releasing Frankenstein, The True Story. And they're also releasing, and I got this early, but they're also releasing next week April Fool's Day, which I actually got in the mail 2 days ago because I pre-ordered early. And the cool thing about pre-ordering for Shout Factory is they ship them out to you a couple weeks before they're released. So I do have this. That's the new slipcover art. That's the original cover. And then, of course, the backs are both the same. But big fan of this movie. If you've never seen it, it's a really good horror movie with a really cool twist at the end. But I did get that. I got the poster with it as well. So that does come out next week. And then Shout Select is releasing The Wizard with John Savage next week as well. But that's it. There's not anything else coming out next week. I mean, I was looking. I spent quite a bit of time looking. I really didn't see anything else of note coming out next week. So that's good for our wallets. Now let's talk about, now we know what's coming out this week and next week. Let's talk about what's coming out, what was announced. There was a few things announced. First, Purge Season 2 is coming out the 31st of this month. I don't know if you saw, I actually liked the first season of The Purge. I'm actually a big fan of the Purge series in general. I actually like the second and the third the most out of the series. I'm a big fan of it. And actually the first season was really well. I'm looking forward to seeing season 2. We do have, this was the one that everybody's complained about. This movie did not come out in 4K when it came out like 2-3 weeks ago. Well, they announced a 4K for it, and that is the 2020 Academy Award winner, Best Picture, Parasite, has been announced for 4K, and that will be coming out the 2nd of June. So I know a lot of people out there really upset. Initially didn't do that. I have a sneaking suspicion they did this on purpose, but it is coming out. Also, Warner Archives announced a couple new titles. The one I'm most excited about is they have announced V, The Final Battle. Now, last year, around this time, they announced V, the miniseries, and this is the second part to that miniseries, The Final Battle. It's finally coming out on the 14th of April. I'm extremely excited about that because I'm a big fan of the V series. Also, they're releasing Tin Cup that day, so be on the lookout for those. They did announce a few other 4K titles this week. The first one being The Mask of Zorro, which is the Antonio Banderas Zorro. That comes out on the 5th of May. They announced also the Blues Brothers in 4K, and I believe there's 2 different versions on that one. There's the theatrical and then some sort of uncut version. And that comes out in June, I believe, as well. We do have Mill Creek is releasing the entire series of Eureka, which I'm actually excited about because the initial releases of Eureka, which is a really good TV show. If you've never seen it, it's a really good kind of quirky science fiction, fantasy type TV show. My biggest problem is the first 2 seasons when they released those out on DVD way back in the day, they put them in those environmentally friendly cases, which over time just completely fall apart. So I'm actually probably going to replace mine with that so I can at least have it all in one. But that comes out on the 9th of June. The comedy that was just left theaters not too long ago called Like a Boss has been announced for the 21st of April. Also, 47 Ronin 4K was announced for the 5th of May. And the last one is The Outsiders Season 1 has been announced for June 9th. Now, with all that being said, that's coming out this week, next week, and was announced. Before I do talk about what I did pick up new release wise next week, I did want to share something with you. As you know, because of this virus going around and everything is shutting down, I don't know if you noticed recently, but studios like Disney have stopped filming movies. Netflix has stopped filming all their TV shows right now, which means shows like Stranger Things will be delayed, stuff like that. Even my favorite superhero shows have all, the CW shows have all been put on hiatus. Supernatural, another show I'm a big fan of, has been put on hiatus. So I'm going to assume with that being said, you're going to see probably some of the movies that are in theaters now probably take a bit longer to come out on Blu-ray and DVD, since it may be a few weeks before the theaters start getting back and running again. I know the theaters in my town, the majority of them have closed. If they are open, it's very limited viewings. I was looking at the box office report, and it reminds you a big Disney film is out right now, which is that Onward movie. And the theaters, I noticed, I was reading the trade papers today that said that this last weekend's theatrically was the lowest amount of money ever made. I think it was like $55 million overall since 1990, I think it was the last time we made that little amount in a weekend. Obviously, a lot of people are staying home, which I am. I'm home right now. I'm off work right now. I'm at home. So my wife is working from home. So we're both at home ourselves. So I just want to say, everybody, really be careful out there. Really take care of yourselves. But the good news about times like this is, if you're a collector like me, I've got so many movies. This thing could go on for years and I wouldn't run out of entertainment. So, not joking, but I'm just saying that you got everybody be safe out there and everybody really take care. But at the same time, it's a great time to jump into some of those older movies you have. Those movies you may not have watched in a few years. I've been doing it. Like the last few days, I've been on a sword and sorcery kick. I've been watching all these old cheesy, like The Sorceress and Beastmaster and oh gosh, what did I watch? Deathstalker 1 and 2 and 3 and Dragon Slayer. So I'm in like a sword and sorcery, like I've been watching, but I haven't watched those movies in years. Hawk the Slayer being another one. So I haven't watched those movies in years, so it's been really kind of fun to be able to go back and revisit these movies. So although this is a trying time, this is a good time because us movie fans can catch up on our movies. But again, everybody, please be safe out there. Really take care and be cautious. But with all that said, let me show you what I picked up last week. Now, I did pick up a few things. I did pick up 2 steelbooks. Probably not what you're expecting. I did get for my wife, I did get her Beauty and the Beast. I had to. This is my wife's favorite movie of all time. She loves this movie. She has several different versions, but she did not have a steelbook of it, so I did pick her up. I love this because it's all embossed. The flowers all embossed. I just think it looks really pretty, so I did get her that. And I did pick up the Mondo Quiet Place because I love Mondo, and it's very rare when I get a Mondo because Mondo can be expensive. So I did pick up. The cool thing about Mondo is they put the extra slipcase on this that pops off. Then you got the regular artwork for the movie itself. Just absolutely amazing. And I'll show you the code because I already deemed it. But the inside here, the inside looks like that. But I mean, I just couldn't pass it up. And yes, I'm going to say it. I do have the original 4K steelbook that came out when this movie came out. Don't care. I'm a collector. I have, I don't know, 5 different copies, 6 different copies of The Dark Knight. So, you know, I'm a collector. What can I say? So I did pick those 2 up. I also did pick up, and this is probably going to surprise you, I actually picked up Spies in Disguise, but I picked up the Target exclusive instead of the steelbook. This was actually a few dollars cheaper. Plus, I had a coupon, and I have my Target card, so I got this for like $20. So it just made a lot more sense to get it this way. I thought it looked really neat. Tom Holland, Will Smith. Figured I'd check it out. And then I did pick up, my wife asked me to pick this up too, so I picked it up because she actually ended up liking it when she saw it, and that was Charlie's Angels. So I got the 4K of this. So I got that because she said it was really good, so I want to take a look at it and check it out. And then I did pick up 2 more movies. I did, Bombshell was number 1. I watched this weekend. This is a really good movie. I do remember a lot of this, but it was kind of neat to go back and revisit it again. Really good movie, really well acted. All 3 of these women did an amazing job this movie. But to be honest with you, I think the standout was John Lithgow. John Lithgow did an amazing job. He was really good as Roger Ailes in this movie. He was really, really good. So I really recommend you checking this out. I really did enjoy it. Bombshell. And the last one, I do plan on watching this week because I really wanted to see it in theaters. I'm really excited to see it. And I did get Uncut Gems. I've heard nothing but great things about this movie. So, of course, I'm going to jump all over that. And I will be watching this real soon. And that was it. That's it. What I picked up for last week. I did pick up a few titles. A couple things. My wife, it's very rare when my wife wants movies. Very, very rare. My wife's more of a crafter. She does a lot. She does greeting cards and she makes all these really cool, really, really neat things. So she's more of a crafter, but every once in a while she's like, I like that movie. So I have a tendency when she likes a movie, I jump on it right away. Number 1, because she likes the movie and I want to encourage that. Number 2, it means I get to get a new movie. So, and she knows this, but I would get excited when she's looking for a new movie because it's cool for me. But that is it. Be on the lookout this week. So I'm gonna post at least 2 more videos this week. I know I didn't post my review of the movie I promised last week, which I just Impractical Jokers. I forgot. It's all done. I just forgot to post it. So I'll post that this week along with, I've gotten several requests from people to ask me what movies I'd love to see on Blu-ray that aren't available on Blu-ray. So I'm going to be putting that video out this week. I've got about 15 movies that I'd love to see on Blu-ray. So I'll be showing you that later this week. And I do have 2 Kino orders, and I did jump on the MVD sale that was over the weekend. So hopefully that stuff should be here towards the end of the week. I know that part of my Kino order will be here tomorrow. So at the end of this week, I will do an unboxing video of both my Kino orders and my MVD orders. So you can check out what I got. I actually got some really cool stuff. And that is it. So thank you guys all for watching. I truly appreciate it. I am literally 4 people away from getting 300 subscribers, which, again, I was surprised when I had 100. I'm almost to 300. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm hoping I can push by that number this week. I'd love that. That'd be absolutely awesome. But thank you guys all for watching. I truly appreciate it. Click the like button if you enjoyed the video. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos by who? Me, Big D. Click that little bell in the corner. That'll notify you when you do put up new videos. Again, thank you guys all so much for watching this. Please share this video if you get a chance. I want to reiterate again, please, everybody be safe out there and really take care. I know we can all do this, and I know that we can all band together and conquer this virus that's going around. We are better than the virus, that's for sure. So you guys all take care out there. Everybody be safe. Always keep punching. You never know what you're going to find. And as always, live long and prosper. Oh, yeah, wait. And be on the lookout. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. I have a feeling there's going to be a bunch of sales popping because a lot more people are at home. So be on the sale for a lot of online sales. All right, take care. Live long and prosper. Bye.